Welcome to week 47 of my Trading for a Living challenge, where the goal is to make over $1,000 every single week and match a 9-to-5 job by trading options. And if you are brand new, the full playlist is down below, because I've got a video that I've done every single week, which walks you through all the numbers, all the trades, all the charts, and how I trade options. So in this video, again, we're going to go through how we did in week 47. And as you can see, we smashed the goal again by 2% or $25. And that's 3 weeks in a row where we've managed to generate a positive outcome, being the 9-to-5 job. And it's the first time ever that we've actually hit the monthly target of 4.1K within the first 3 weeks. So that is brilliant. That gives us a free week essentially to crawl back the 3K or 3% or the 1.4K that we are actually behind. And again, the time it's taken us has been minimal, and we've spent over a day doing this. I spend more time creating these videos than I do actually trading in this particular challenge, but it's all good. It's all good for you guys in terms of motivation, learning how I trade options. And again, if there's any questions, please comment down below. So overall, we are 1.4K behind. If we did nothing, we'll end the challenge at minus 6.5K behind, which, to be fair, the start of the challenge, to make 46K in a year in just over a day in accumulation, you can't really complain. So I think we'll get somewhere in the low digits. Hopefully we can hit it. Could be more aggressive and make it, but again, I want to do it as if I'm doing properly. Even though I'm going to end the challenge at week 52, I'm not going to try fudge the numbers and not roll up my losing trades and stuff. I'm going to do it as if I was doing it properly, so that you guys can understand how I'm actually trading this account. So I guess that nicely moves us on to the trades. And I made a bit of a boo-boo when it came to the screenshots. I forgot to take the screenshots, and on mobile you can only go back the past 6 days, and it's the Friday of week 48 now, and I still haven't done my trades for week 48. So just a bit behind on things. So the screenshot's not there, but for those, most people that watch this have been watching from the beginning will know that these are the actual trades that I've made that I'm going to walk you guys through. So Tesla is the first example. You can see here that, again, because it's taken a massive move up to 256, I've been rolling up the untested side, which is the put side, from 215 to 225. I am inverted on this position because I've got a call at 140, and this is one of the ones that causes me a problem. So if we have a look at, where Tesla is, and again, I was playing around with this earlier, you can see here that we nearly hit the cost basis of my 300 shares at 280, 250. It has taken a bit of a dip, and again, this is why I've got pivot levels on my screen, because it has again pulled back to that weekly pivot level. So if we scroll back out here and just have a look at what we've got, so we've got the 225 and we've got the 140 inverted triangle as we're talking about now. So nothing really much to do there. Next week is 21 days to expiration, where I will be rolling up my call for a debit to 140 and utilizing the 3 open positions that I've got to supplement the debit that it's going to cost me. Now, the challenge I've got here is, normally the 2 calls that I've been placing have always been out the money. Now I've got 2 calls that are in the money. Again, this is going to cost me money as well here to roll these up. So hopefully Tesla starts to come back to this pivot level, which would be nice to make these calls. I can roll those ones out. I might keep them at the same strike or just roll out minimal just to keep a credit. Because again, I want the net of this position next week needs to be 0. I can't afford to take a debit across the whole of the Tesla position, because it's just going to dent all the good work that I've done in the previous 3 weeks to get that sorted. In fact, the way I'm talking is probably wrong, because I need to do that in week 49. I need to remember that week 48 is actually today. Week 49 is 21 days to expiration. So we've got another free hit next week. So the way I'm looking at this for Tesla, there's not really much to do for Tesla next week, really. I can't move this, I can't move this, I can't move this. The only thing I can move is the 225 if we continue to get a push up, but I don't think I will, to be honest. Yeah, so that's Tesla. Meta, week 47, what I did was, again, rolling up a short put. Meta is currently trading at 283, never goes down, and rolled up from 225 to 260. picking up $400 in credit in the process. So if we have a look at where Meta is, if we scroll down now very small so you guys can see my inverted triangle that I've got on here. So let's have a look. So if we look here, we got the 260 put. It's again hovering above its recent 52-week high. Oh, what's that? 287.85. It's not far. It's pretty much flat on the day, and again, I always show this that where you look at the RSI. I find it's funny that the trend's doing that, and the RSI has pretty much been flat this whole time. So again, this is why technicals don't always work, and where I'm really focusing more around pivot levels and delta and all these good things. Just nice to see this stuff. But yeah, that's how I'm approaching this as it currently stands. So as Meta, didn't do any trades on Coinbase, but let's have a look, see where we are. And again, I'm learning with you guys. Everything looks pretty good. We're still short put, short call, staying within that range. No problem there. And I think it should stay where it is. Google, I'm not going to open the chart if I don't need to. I've got a 110 and a 122 current price. Again, we're staying pretty good above that price. IWM, I did do some trades on it. I rolled up my untested side. So I was getting tested last week and I tightened the triangle. So I rolled up my 165 to 175, my 162 to 174. So if we have a look at that visually, you'll see here that we now have a tighter triangle. And since then, IWM has come back into the range. So I didn't want to go up too far because I did expect it to have a pullback. ETFs don't really go on massive runs like this, really. They will dip it in and out depending on a bit more from a technical perspective. So overall, we're still inside the range, which is good. So nothing much to do on this particular position. Mara, which was an okay position, had a bit of a tear up, as you can see here. Over the last few days, it's not hitting that high again, and as we talked about last time, we wanted to stay around that high level. So hopefully we are in overbought situation, so hopefully we can see a pullback down to over here, which will give us a nice roll. So not much really to do on that one. So really, if I look at this, there's not much I can do with my open positions really without adding more risk on here. So I need to have a think about this after this video and what I'm going to do. So make sure you subscribe if you want to know what I do for week 48. Overall, I can't complain. We've hit the target already, so I don't want to add too much additional risk on if I don't need to. And I shall see you guys in the next video.